Hey everybody, it's Teresa. Welcome to my channel. I'm going to make a bracelet today, and I'm going to use some of the beads that came in the September 2024 Sam's Bead Box. It's called Market Marvels. I'll put a link in the corner of this video and in the description box below to the unboxing video I did for this subscription in case you want to watch it, where I go over everything that came in the box. I'll also put a link in the description box to the page where you would go and sign up for the subscription if you're interested. I have a coupon code, it's Teresa, and that'll save you $5 off your first box if you sign up. And here I have the 6.5 millimeter multi-mosaic quartz beads that came in the box. And then I have some seed beads here from my stash. I have some Miyuki 11.0 metallic bronze seed beads, some Miyuki 15.0 metallic dark bronze seed beads, some Miyuki 15.0 turquoise Ceylon seed beads, and then these are some Toho 11.0 Toho seed beads. The color is opaque rainbow turquoise. And then I have a toggle clasp and a couple of wire guardians and a couple of 4mm jump rings. I'm going to be using my 6-pound fire line in smoke. And I've got a size 12 beading needle. I wouldn't use anything heavier than a 6-pound fire line or a size 12 beading needle because I'm going to be sewing through some of these 15-0s quite a lot, and it will get really tight if you use a heavier thread or a bigger needle. You might break a bead, and we don't want to break a bead, so I'll be using my pliers to open and close my jump rings to put my clasp on, and my scissors and thread burner to cut and burn down my fire line. I think that's everything. I'll put links to everything I can find links for in the description box below, everything that didn't come in the box, which is of course these 6mm beads here. So hold on, I'll get some of this out of the way and I'll be back. Okay, I've got some of my beads out here now, and I've got a stop bead on my thread, and I'm just leaving enough of a tail to hold on to because I'm going to put my wire guardian on right away, and by the time I sew around this first unit as many times as I'm going to, and put my wire guardian on and sew around that as many times as I'm going to, I'm not going to have to worry about my thread coming loose. I'm not going to have to worry about sewing my tail in. So I've got one of my turquoise 11.0s, 3 of my bronze 11.0s, and I've done that 4 times. So I've got 4 turquoise 11.0s with 3 bronze 11.0s in between all of them. So now I'm going to go around all these beads again. I'll sew around until I get past my stop bead. Thread hooked around my finger. Now I'm going to sew until I'm coming down, or coming out of this turquoise 11.0 here. Now I'm going to pick up a turquoise 15.0, a turquoise 11.0, and a turquoise 15.0. I'm coming out of the top of that turquoise bead. I'm going to go on the bottom of it. Now I'm going to sew down until I'm coming out of this next turquoise bead. Pick up a turquoise 15.0, a turquoise 11.0, and a turquoise 15.0. Coming out of the top of that turquoise bead, I'm going to go on the bottom of it. While I'm at it, I'm going to go through those 3 bronze beads and come out that turquoise 11.0, the next one. Now I'm going to do that again. I'm going to pick up a turquoise 15-0, a turquoise 11-0, turquoise 15-0. Coming out the top of that turquoise bead, I'm going to go on the bottom of it, on through those 3 bronze beads, and come out the next turquoise 11-0. Now I'm going to pick up a turquoise 15-0, turquoise 11-0, a turquoise 15-0. Coming out the top of that turquoise bead, I'm going to go on the bottom of it. Okay, so I'm coming out of that turquoise bead down there between my bronze beads. Not the one on top, I'm coming out of that bottom one there. I'm going to pick up one of my 6mm beads, or I think they're 6.5mm, and I'm coming out of the top of that turquoise bead. I'm going to find the opposite turquoise bead and go on the bottom of it. Pull that through and make sure my 6mm bead lands on top of this little diamond I've made here. Now I'm going to go back through the 6mm bead. If I can locate the hole it's trying to hide on me. And then I'm going to go back in this turquoise 11-0 up here. I'm going to go on the opposite side from the one I started in. Okay, now I'm going to push my stop bead out of the way here and put my wire guardian on. So I'm going to go up this 15-0. I'm going to go into this 11-0. Now I'm going to pick up a turquoise 11-0. Actually, I'm going to pick up 2 turquoise 11-0s. I'm going to go into my wire guardian. Come down the other channel of my wire guardian. Go into the 11-0 under the wire guardian. Hold my finger over the wire guardian so the thread will land in the channel. Hold on to my wire guardian and pull the slack out of my thread. Now I'm going to pick up one more turquoise 11-0 and go in the opposite side of that turquoise bead that I'm connecting to. And this is really loose, but it's going to get tighter when I get this little unit made. So now I'm going to go back up this turquoise 11-0, the turquoise 11-0 and under the wire guardian. And into the wire guardian if I can get in there. Yeah. Now I'm going to go down the other channel of the wire guardian, back into the turquoise 11-0 under the wire guardian, down the other side, the turquoise bead on the other side, and back into the turquoise bead that I'm connecting to. So now I'm going to go around all that again, and then when I come back we'll start to finish this little unit here. So I'll be back. Okay, I sewed around all that again, and now I'm coming out of this turquoise bead here where I sewed around it the last time. So And I want to make sure that I'm working on the top of my bracelet. There's going to be a top because my little 6mm bead is going to be sticking up more on one side than the other. I want to make sure I'm working on the top. So I'm going to come down this turquoise 15-0 here. Now I'm going to pick up 2 of my bronze 15-0s. I'm going to skip that first bronze bead and go into the middle bronze bead. Now I'm pick up 2 more bronze 15-0s. And I'm going to go up into this turquoise 15-0. Now I'm going to go through this turquoise 11-0. Come down this turquoise 15-0. I'm going to pick up 2 bronze 15-0s. And I'm going to skip that first bronze 11-0 and go into the middle one. Now I'm going to pick up 2 more bronze 15-0s. And I'm going to go up into this turquoise 15-0. Now I'm going to go into this turquoise 11-0. And down into this turquoise 15-0. Pick up 2 bronze 15-0s. And skip that first bronze 11-0 and go into the middle one. Now I'm going to pick up 2 more bronze 15-0s. I'm going to go up into this turquoise 15-0. I'm going to go into this turquoise 11-0. Down into this turquoise 15-0. Pick up 2 bronze 15-0s. We'll skip that first bronze 11-0 and go into the middle one. Now pick up 2 more bronze 15-0s and go into this turquoise 15-0. So I'm coming out of that turquoise 15-0 there. I'm going to go into that turquoise 11-0. And now I'm going to go down here into this turquoise 11-0 down here on the inside of this little contraption I'm making here. And I just want to be coming out of that turquoise bead. I don't want to get into any of the other beads. Okay, now I'm going to pick up 4 turquoise 15-0s. And I'm going to go from this turquoise 11-0 over here into this turquoise 11-0. I'm going to do that all the way around. I'm going to pick up 4 more turquoise 15-0s. And go from this turquoise 11-0 into this turquoise 11-0. I'm going to pick up 4 more turquoise 15-0s. I'm going to go from this turquoise 11-0 over here into this turquoise 11-0. Now I'm going to pick up 4 more turquoise 15-0s. I'm going to go from this turquoise 11-0 into this turquoise 11-0. Now I'm going to come into that turquoise 11-0 there. I'm going to go up into these 4 turquoise 15-0s. Make sure I don't get caught around my wire guardian. Now I'm going to pick up a bronze 15-0, a bronze 11-0, and a bronze 15-0. I'm going to go into these 4 turquoise 15-0s. Make sure you get through them. It's easy to accidentally go and under them. Now I'm going to pick up a bronze 15-0, a bronze 11-0, and a bronze 15-0. And I'm going to go into these 4 turquoise 15-0s. Now I'm going to pick up a bronze 15-0, a bronze 11-0, and a bronze 15-0. And go into these 4 turquoise 15-0s. I'm going to pick up a bronze 15-0, bronze 11-0, a bronze 15-0, and I'm going to go into these 4 turquoise 15-0s, and I'm going to go on into that first bronze 15-0 too. Now I'm going to skip that bronze 11-0 and go into the bronze 15-0, the 4 turquoise 15-0s, and that first bronze 15-0 down there. And I'm going to make sure my thread goes behind this bronze 11-0 because I want to make it pop up like that. Now I'm going to skip that bronze 11-0 and go into the bronze 15-0 and the 4 turquoise 15-0s and that first bronze 15-0 down there. I'm going to make sure my thread lands in under that bronze 11-0 so it'll stick up. I'm just going to do that again. I'm going to skip that bronze 11-0, go into the bronze 15-0, the 4 turquoise 15-0s, and the bronze 15-0. Make sure my thread lands under that 11-0. Now I'll just have one more time, so I'm going to skip that 11-0. Bronze 11-0, go into the bronze 15-0, the 4 turquoise 15-0s, the bronze 11-0, and this time I'm going to go on up into that I'm going through the bronze 15-0, the 4 turquoise 15-0s, the bronze 15-0, and I'm going to come out the bronze 11-0. Make sure my thread gets it under there so my bronze 11-0 pokes out. So now I'm going to anchor this bronze 11-0 to this turquoise 11-0. So I'm coming out of this side. I'm just going to go into this turquoise 11-0 and then this bronze 11-0. And that sews them together. So I'm going to go down through here and do that on all these. So I'm going to go through this bronze 15-0, the 4 turquoise 15-0s, and come out the bronze 11-0. And I'm going to anchor this one to this turquoise bead. So I'm coming out this side. I'm going to go on the same side of that turquoise bead and then back into the bronze bead. Now I'm going to sew through the bronze 15-0, the 4 turquoise 15-0s, the bronze 15-0, and the bronze 11-0. And then I'm going to go into this turquoise bead and into this bronze bead. Now I'm going to go into the bronze 15-0, the 4 turquoise 15-0s, and the bronze 15-0, and into the bronze 11-0. And then I'm going to see if I'm going into the right 11-0 here. Yeah, I'm coming out of that bronze 11-0 there. I'm going to go into the turquoise 11-0 down in there. And then back through the bronze 11-0. Now I need to get into the bottom layer of my little unit I've made here. So I'm going to go back into this turquoise 11-0. And then I need to sew down here until I'm coming out of that turquoise 11-0 down there. So I'm going to flip it over to the back so I can see better. And I'm going to go into this turquoise 11-0, those 2 bronze 11-0s, bronze 15-0s. I'll go down here into this bronze 11-0. And that gets me down into the bottom layer here. So now I'm going to go into this bronze 11-0, the turquoise 11-0, and the bronze 11-0. And then these 2 bronze 11-0s and the turquoise 11-0. And now I'm going to come up here into this turquoise 11-0 because that's where I want to be to make my next unit. So that's my first unit. So I'm going to have to stop a minute and get a little blast of heat and then I'll be back. Okay, I've got my first little unit made now. I'm going to make one more and then I'll do the rest of them off camera. So I'm going to pick up a 15-0 turquoise, an 11-0 turquoise, and a 15-0 turquoise. Coming out of the top of that turquoise bead, I'm going to go on the bottom of it. Now I'm going to sew around all that again because this is my connection point and I want it to be strong. I'm going to sew up here until I'm coming out of this turquoise 11-0. Now I'm going to pick up the same sequence of beads that I started this unit with, but I've already got one of my turquoise 11-0s. So I just need 3 bronze 11-0s, 1 turquoise 11-0, 3 bronze 11-0s, 1 turquoise 11-0, 3 bronze 11-0s, 1 turquoise 11-0, and 3 bronze 11-0s. So I'm coming out of the bottom of that 11-0. I'm going to go on the top of it. Now I'm going to sew around all that again. Make sure I get through all the beads and don't miss any. Let my needle sneak out and not get through one. Go back into that connecting turquoise bead there. Now I'm going to sew up here until I'm coming out of this turquoise 11-0. Now I'm going to pick up a turquoise 15-0, a turquoise 11-0, and a turquoise 15-0. Coming out of the top of that turquoise bead, I'm going to go on the bottom of it and on up through those 3 bronze 11-0s and come out that next turquoise 11-0. Now I'm going to pick up a turquoise 15-0, turquoise 11-0, turquoise 15-0, coming out of the top of that turquoise bead, I'm going to go on the bottom of it and see if I can get through these 3 bronze beads and the next turquoise 11-0. I'm going to pick up a turquoise 15-0, turquoise 11-0, turquoise 15-0. Coming out of the top, this side of that turquoise bead, I'm going to go on the other side, down through these 3 bronze 15-0s, or 11-0s, and into the turquoise 11-0. And I don't need to put my 15-0s around this on either side of this one because I've already got them there. So now I'm going to pick up my 6mm bead. I'm coming out of the bottom of that turquoise bead. I'm going to go over here to the opposite turquoise bead and go on the top of it. And I want to make sure I'm working on the top of my bracelet here. I'll pull that and make it land over the top of my little diamond I've made here. I'm going to go back into the 6mm bead. And then back into this turquoise bead from the other side, which is this side. Okay. Now, I'm coming out of this turquoise bead here. I need to be coming out one of my 15-0s going that way. So I'm going to sew up into this 15-0. Into this 11-0 here. And down into this 15-0. Okay, now I'm going to pick up 2 bronze 15-0s. I'm going to skip that first bronze 11-0 and go into the middle one. Now pick up 2 more bronze 15-0s. And go into this turquoise 15-0. I'm going to go into that turquoise 11-0. down into this turquoise 15-0. Pick up 2 more bronze 15-0s. Skip that first bronze 11-0 and go into the middle one. Now I'm going to pick up 2 more bronze 15-0s. Go into this turquoise 15-0. I'm going to go into this turquoise 11-0. This turquoise 15-0. Pick up 2 more bronze 15-0s. Skip that first bronze 11-0 and go into the middle one. Pick up 2 more bronze 15-0s. Go into this turquoise 15-0. Go into this turquoise 11-0. Down into this turquoise 15-0. Pick up 2 bronze 15-0s. Skip that first bronze 11-0 and go into the middle one. You have to pull it out and pull them back down till the thread gets twisted. Now pick up 2 more bronze 15-0s. And go into this bronze 15-0. Now I need to get down into this turquoise 11-0. So I'm going to go into this turquoise 11-0. Hold on just a second, I'll be back. Okay, I was about to have a coughing spell, and I didn't want to do that in y'all's ears. So I'm coming out of that turquoise 15-0 where I put on my last 2 bronze 15-0s. I'm going to go into this turquoise 11-0 that was on my previous unit. I'll go down into this turquoise 15-0 and into this turquoise 11-0. Now I'm going to pick up 4 turquoise 11-0 or 15-0s. I'm going to go from this turquoise 11-0 into this turquoise 11-0. Now I'm going to pick up 4 more turquoise 15-0s. And go from this turquoise 11-0 into this turquoise 11-0. Now I'm going to pick up 4 more turquoise 15-0s. And I'm going to go from this turquoise 11-0 into this turquoise 11-0. Pick up 4 more turquoise 15-0s. And I'm going to go from this turquoise 11-0 into this turquoise 11-0. Should have turned that around instead of trying to do it from this angle. It would have been easier and I wouldn't have been getting it caught around the whole little unit here like I am. There we go. Okay, now I'm coming out of that turquoise 11-0 down in there where I put my last 4 turquoise 15-0s in. I'm going to go up into these 4 turquoise 15-0s. And pick up a bronze 15-0, a bronze 11-0. That one looks skinny. I don't like him. And then a bronze 15-0. And I'm going to go into these 4 turquoise 15-0s. I'm going to pick up a bronze 15-0, bronze 11-0, and a bronze 15-0. And go into the next 4 turquoise 15-0s. And then pick up a bronze 15-0, bronze 11-0, and a bronze 15-0. And go into the next 4 turquoise 15-0s. And then pick up a bronze 15-0, a bronze 11-0, and a bronze 15-0. And go into the next 4 turquoise 15-0s and on into that first bronze 15-0. Now I'm going to skip over that bronze 11-0 and go into the bronze 15-0, the 4 turquoise 15-0s, and the bronze 15-0. Make sure my thread lands under that bronze 11-0 so it'll pop out there. Now I'm going to go in, I'm going to skip that bronze 11-0 and go into the bronze 15-0, the 4 turquoise 15-0s, and the bronze 15-0. Make sure my little bronze 11-0 pops up there. Now I'm going to go in to skip that next bronze 11-0 and go to the bronze 15-0, the 4 turquoise 15-0s, and the bronze 15-0. And then skip the next bronze 11-0, go into the next bronze 15-0, the 4 turquoise 15-0s, and the bronze 15-0, and I'm going to go on up into that bronze 11-0. And now I'm going to anchor my bronze 11-0s to my turquoise 11-0s. So I'm coming out of the top of that bronze 11-0. I'm going to go into the top of this turquoise 11-0, back into the bronze 11-0, go into the bronze 15-0, the 4 turquoise 15-0s, the bronze 15-0, and come out the bronze 11-0. Then sew into this turquoise 11-0, back into the bronze 11-0. And then go into this bronze 15-0, the 4 turquoise 15-0s, the bronze 15-0, and the bronze 11-0. Oops, I'm not in frame. Now sew from this bronze, sew these 2 together, So from this bronze 11-0 into this turquoise 11-0, back into the bronze 11-0, I'm going to go into this bronze 15-0, the 4 turquoise 15-0s, the bronze 15-0, and come out the bronze 11-0 if I can get in it. I don't know. Yeah, there we go. And now I'm going to sew down here into this turquoise 11-0 to anchor these two together. And then back into this bronze 11-0. So that's my second little unit. Now I need to get down into my bottom, my base down here so that I can start on my next unit. So I'm going to go into this, back into this turquoise 11-0. I'm going to turn it over on the back, and then I'm going to sew around here till I'm coming out of this turquoise bead at the tip to make my next unit. I would go ahead and do it, but I'm about out of thread, so I have to add some thread. But I'm just going to sew around here until I'm coming out of this turquoise bead here at the tip, like I did when I did this first unit. And then I'm going to make another unit, and I'm just going to keep doing that until I get the length that I want. And then when I get to the other end, I'm going to put my wire guardian on just like I did this one, and then I'll put my clasp on, and then I'll come back and we'll see what I've got. So I'll be back. Okay, there's my bracelet all done, made with some of the multi-mosaic quartz beads that came in the most recent Sam's Bead Box called Market Marvels, the one for September 2024. His beads are always just so beautiful and such high quality beads. I really enjoy this subscription. Let me get up here where you can see it better. That's what it looks like. I know there were a few more steps to this bracelet than the ones I usually make, but I just got this idea in my head and I had to see if I could make it work. Like I said, I'll leave a link in the description box below to the page where you can sign up for Sam's Box if it's something that you're interested in. And that coupon code will save you $5 off your first box if you sign up. I hope you all have enjoyed this video. As always, thank you so much for joining me today. I really appreciate those of you who have subscribed to my channel and watched my videos and liked and commented on my videos. I have a website where I sell my jewelry. It's Teresa's Handmade Jewelry, and I'll put a link to it in the description box below in case you're interested, along with a link to my Facebook, Instagram, and my email. If you haven't, I'd really love it if you'd subscribe and hit the notification bell so you're notified when I upload a new video. So until next time, I hope y'all have a great day. Take care.